Hey everybody, I'm Chad from No Harm In Farmin, and I wanted to take the time to make a video, kind of show you a little bit around the farm, what we got going on so far, and explain to you what Mariah and I really do with No Harm In Farmin and what our plans and goals are. No Harm In Farmin, we started as we wanted to buy land, we wanted to build a farm, we wanted to have our own self-sufficient homestead. We found some land a couple years ago, started working on it. We're able to get it. Took a lot of clearing. There's no house, there's no building, there's no road, there's no driveway, there's no power, there's no water, there's no nothing on it. Nothing but trees. So we've spent so far about a year and a half working on clearing and starting to build a little bit of infrastructure in that. We do that. If you've seen some of my other videos we've done, I show you where I make stuff in the forge, custom hand forged knives, other blacksmithing work, decorative work. Mariah does fantastic tie-dye. If you haven't seen her tie-dye yet, you need to go to our Etsy website, or Etsy site, or our website, noharminfarmin.com. Check it out. Awesome, awesome tie-dye. We do those things. We come up here and work on the farm and try to get it set up so within the next 2 to 3 years we can have our own homestead, be able to work here, do things here. We do all of that on top of both of us working full-time jobs for the county. Can get a little hectic. Time seems to be the big crunch. So those things are going to tie into the video. I want to do more videos of stuff here at the farm. I'll give you a little bit of a tour. I'm going to show you around a little bit, show you what we kind of got going on, and hopefully there'll be more in the future. Right now we're in the farm hacienda, construction trailer, construction office, home away from home, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice pop-up camper that we were able to find a really good deal on, a used one. Fantastic shape, works great. Outside temperature right now is about almost 30 degrees, and I'm looking at about 62 in here. So a little bit of a space heater, works fine, nice and cozy. I'm on a solo trip this weekend. Came up to bring up the backhoe attachment for the tractor, get it attached, start to work. You'll see that a little bit later on the video. I had a couple problems with it. I'm going to have to keep working on it. So, hope you enjoy. In the beginning, we got the truck parked up here. It's about as far as we can get this round. I'll show you why here in a minute. We're about 200 yards from the main road. This is our driveway coming up to it. Got our truck sitting here. Coming up to the home site. And this is why we couldn't bring the truck any farther. Two-wheel drive, and that last trip I did the blog post about getting the old truck out. This is what we did to it. We tore it up. So I've had to haul all my food and tools and everything from the truck a good, what, 40-50 yards up to the camper. Here's the tractor with the new backhoe attachment, which we got a deal on, but I used it for about 5 minutes. Started digging that little stump out there and blew no less than 4 hydraulic lines. So now, before the sun goes down, we're going to try to pull those lines off so we can get them repaired. This little cabin, beginning of the cabin we built, getting that up. Need a front porch on it yet. Obviously need to sheet it in and finish the roof out. A little bit of time. This is all stuff that got tore up from the truck escapade, adventure, whatever you want to call it. This is the camper, home away from home. It's been closed up for quite a while. We haven't been up here all last year hardly. Ladybugs look like they moved in and didn't quite make it and died. Got a little cleaning up to do tonight before I go to bed, after it gets dark. Alright, well, I'm going to check this video, make sure I'm not shaking you guys to death. We'll take a walk down the creek before it gets dark. I'll show you around. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. It sounds like somebody on the other side of the ridge over there doing some target practice. We'll be alright with that as long as we don't catch any rounds coming across this way. We're going to walk down the hill to the creek so you guys can see the creek. I'll try not to give anybody a headache trying to watch this video. see any trees marked with the pink paint. Those are the ones we plan on taking out. Widen out this road a little bit so we can drive down in here better. We're going to drive down to the creek. Right now, as we make this little drop right here, now down in the bottomland, which I hadn't seen flood yet, but I think it comes pretty close. I think phenomenally high water. I think it would come up through here. There's some water there. Got a little bit of a low spot at the end of this trail right before you get to the creek. I'm going to fill that in. Kind of help give us a little better access to the creek area. There's the creek. Good clear running. Let's drop down quite a bit. Try to walk down this way, see if the sun doesn't wash out the camera too bad. And straight into it and directly west here. We got a bucket washed up over there not too long ago with the heavy rains to Hurricane Florence. This is all up washed over here. Looks like somebody gave us a bucket though. Came downstream. Never know what kind of treasures you're gonna find. Just a little ice on the water here. This whole area all through here is all washed out when that water came up. You can see it's got a good 4 or 5 feet come up. Where it's flowing right now is about normal. About average on that running. This area down here would be a good camping area. The deer seem to enjoy it. The deer track everywhere down here. So that's it down to the creek. We just kind of made a turn around. Point back the way you're facing now is the main road. Probably good 1,200 to between 1,200 and 1,500 feet straight that way is the main road. That's it. This is our creek. Alright folks, I hope that kind of give you a quick, down and dirty, no pun intended with the mud, view of what we've got going on at the farm. People have read our blog on WordPress. Feel free to come check us out. A lot of people know us from our Etsy shop. A lot of people know us from just being us and being our friends and all that, but they're not familiar with what's going on at the farm. So again, I wanted to kind of show everybody what's going on at the farm step by step. This homesteading process is tough. It's a hard road to go. We're not going to do everything right. We're probably not even going to do 50% of the things right, but we're going to do them, and we're going to do them the best we can, and we're going to try to make it the nicest we can, and eventually have our small house built here, and I'm going to build a barn, hopefully a pretty big barn, that's going to encompass some woodworking areas, big forging area, an area for Mariah for her sewing and tie-dyeing. My area won't be so much climate control because it's hard to heat and AC an area where you're running a forge. Mariah's will be. Should be able to have a nice lovely area. Have an area set aside for our shipping and administrative tax offices and stuff like that. So those things are coming. Hope you guys stick with us. you like the video, make sure you hit the like icon at the bottom, subscribe to follow for more, because there's going to be more coming between making stuff, farm stuff, and whatever else we can figure out that we do, because we do a lot of stuff all the time. Thanks for watching.